This edition of In Conversation, we talk with Michael Collins, president of Belmopan FC. Hi, Mr. Collins. I appreciate you doing this. Could you just start by introducing yourself to the viewers?
Sure, sure, no problem. Uh, so my name's Michael Collins. My background is I have been in the football, soccer industry pretty much my whole life from a youngster back in New York. Was raised by two Irish immigrants, and my father ended up giving us a soccer ball instead of the other sports. We did play the other sports, but soccer really stuck with us. So my father is a very famous gentleman back on Long Island. His name is Peter C. Collins. He was the president.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was the president of the Long Island Junior Soccer League there in New York, and it was one of the best run, and it still is one of the best run youth soccer leagues in the United States. My dad passed away about 6 years ago, but
Sorry to hear that.
yeah, yes, thank you. Um, but I learned quite a bit from him as far as leadership and just ideas of trying to help and I guess direct young players into the professional game. So I played youth soccer there on Long Island and was lucky enough. I got drafted into the ASL and the NASL. Thank
Congratulations.
you. That was way back in 1980. So I played professionally in the United States from 1980 to 1997, and I pretty much played in all the leagues in the states. I played majority of my soccer was in the MISL and the ASL, the American Soccer League, which the NASL had folded in 1984. So you had to look for whatever other leagues that they were trying to form, and that's what I ended up. I had a very nice career. 17 years I played for the U20 national team, played for the U.S. national team. I have three caps.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so my main focus was to try and put together a a group of investors here in the states, and I'm very fond of Concacaf. So we saw the opportunity to work with Pele Martinez, who plays for the national team. He played for us last season, and he's the one that came up with the idea of the possibility of us getting involved and talked to us quite a bit about Belize. Went to Belize a couple of years ago with a couple of colleagues of mine, and we fell in love with the opportunity. And I think that the players in general in Belize, there's an abundance of talent there. I just think that they need the right tools. They need the
I agree.
yeah, and then if they get the opportunity, I think you're going to see quite a bit of improvement here in the next couple of years in the PLB. I think that you're really going to see them. You're going to see a lot more after the World Cup. I really truly believe, Austin, that you're going to see quite a lot of people are going to look for other avenues of how do you get young players, especially from the States and Mexico, um, getting them opportunities because it is difficult in the MLS is very difficult, and so is the Liga Mex is also difficult to get into. So um, we're our idea is to bring over young players and try to develop our young players as well as develop the Belizean players, and hopefully we can get them opportunities to be playing in bigger and better clubs around the world. Um, so yeah, we actually are in the process of finalizing. We're working with a couple of different agents, um, and one of them is Eric Freelander. I think he's pretty popular on Instagram. He goes by Rick Fit, RICFIT, and
Yeah, I think I've heard of him.
yes. So he's got a lot of contacts in some of the lower divisions, not the super, the super five, if you will, with the England and Italy and France and Spain. Uh, he is more like Scandinavia, Latvia, um, and
The hidden talent.
there you go. Thank you. So um, that's really our plan, Austin, is to take younger players, the Belizean players, to develop them, and to take our international players and try to get them the opportunity to go and play in a bigger country, make more money, and enjoy a nice career.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great idea. You hear a lot people getting like the hidden talent in Belize and then trying to develop them and ship them overseas. But your strategy, like I haven't heard a lot of people taking people in Mexico, people in the United States, and then since there's a lot of competition in those leagues like the MLS, bringing them to Belize and then developing them and then shipping them overseas or back to the MLS. So yeah, I think that's a great idea. And I appreciate you doing that for the sport, in Belize and in general.
Oh yeah, yes,
And the next question I was gonna ask, I mean, you kind of already covered it of how you got into Belize, but I just want to know kind of how the club works and like what's your plan like for the league.
yes. So the opportunity there in Belize, I think it's a hidden gem, and I think that when people find out about it, you're going to see. I believe that within the next 2 to 5 years, that the league will double, if not triple, in size.
I agree. That's why GSN picked Belize because I felt like not only is the league and players kind of like a hidden gem, but also, media-wise is a hidden gem. So that is, why we picked Belize and so that we could
Yep,
cover this and as the league gets bigger.
sure.
Also, I guess my next question would be, um, what's the team's like routine and practices, and facilities and things like that? And like, how does that, work on a week to week basis? Like, what's kind of the
Yeah,
team's, routine and training and things like that?
yeah. Well, we were very fortunate. We ended up uh, getting Coach Dale. He is with the youth teams there in Belize. Um, so he has a very good uh, reputation. Number one, and number two, he's very well connected in Belize with the federation. So the federation, in general, I can't say enough good things about the federation. The president has been more than helpful in getting us we're in the facilities that we use are phenomenal. It's the same facilities that the national team uses, so that's been great. Yeah, we're in the capital, so we're in the capital of Belize, which is Belmopan. So uh, the facilities have been really really nice, very 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 accommodating. We were doing twice two a days in our preseason, if you will, and now we're training. We train once in the evenings, and we're over at the FFB is the name of the facility that we use. the Federation of Belize. That's their national training facility, if you will. So no, so I can't even tell you how happy that we are being in Belize. They really treat us incredibly, incredibly well, and I think that um, things are only going to get better as we keep going here. This is only our first year with the league, and we're extremely, extremely excited about the possibilities that we have in the future.
So have you been doing this about like just over a year now?
Uh, no, actually, a little less than only. We started this back in probably April. I'd say March, April. So yeah, we're going pretty close to March and April would be a year.
Oh wow, okay. And I appreciate you doing this
Right.
for the league and helping the league grow as well as developing these players, things like that. So I really do appreciate what you're doing for Belize football.
No, that's great, and we're happy, Austin, that you've taken this mantle, if you will, and you're gonna really help get a lot more notoriety to the league with the marketing and the publicity that you'll be putting out there. Awesome.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that's the goal, and I appreciate you saying that. That's the thing, GSN, we're trying
Oh,
to
nice. Very nice.
do that as well and grow the football in Belize and the coverage of it. So, I guess I'm pretty much, that was pretty much all my questions, but I actually, yeah, I do have a question. So, as far as, the league, how would you say, what do you see with the skill gap between, the top team and the worst team? How do you see that? Is it going to equalize or how do you,
Yeah,
in the future with the
sure.
league, how do you
Yeah,
think that's going to be?
I mean, like all leagues, you're gonna have a few that are incredibly competitive and very, very professionally run, and then you're going to have some of the others that are, trying to do it the right way, and might not know or might not have the finances right at this juncture. But overall, I would say the league to me is very similar to in between here in the United States. It would be in between the USL and USL one. That would be the level of play is quite good, and a lot of the players, I would say the top players could definitely play in the USL. There might be probably a handful, I would say, that could play in the MLS and in some of the lower European clubs.
Like Cottrell
There you
Middleton.
go. Yeah, exactly. Sure.
I appreciate you coming on this interview and doing this and sharing insight about yourself, as well as Belmopan FC and the Premier League of Belize. So
Well, it's
I
my
really
pleasure,
appreciate that.
Austin, and anything I can do to help, if you need me in the future, don't hesitate. Give me a call. Any questions you have, I'd be more than happy to accommodate.
Thank you, Mr. Collins. I will. All right. Have a good day.
Okay. Thank you,
Yep.
Austin.
Take care.
My pleasure.
Thanks. See you.
Okay. Bye bye.